I want to thank Chairman Baucus for including my legislation, H.R. 4088, the Capital Expansion Act, in the Jobs Act.
We heard the gentleman from Arizona, surprisingly to me, talk about his legislation. His legislation is the bill I was referring to. It was introduced on February 24th, I believe, of this year. It had no hearing, it had no subcommittee markup, but it sounded very familiar as he described it. Because that's not just a bill, it's a shapeshifter. It used to be the Schweikert bill. So let me be clear, yes, we did consider this in subcommittee and in committee. It was voted on and debated, but it wasn't the Quayle bill then. There was no Quayle bill then. That's shameful. Shameful on the part of the Republican leadership that engaged in this cheap maneuver. Shameful on the part of a member who would be the beneficiary of it. I am deeply disappointed.
I yield myself 10 seconds just to say that President Reagan once said there's no limit to what the American people can achieve if they don't mind who gets the credit. We seem to hear the ranking member say, if I and my friends can't take credit, we're going to pick up our toys and go home.
This notion that who cares about the credit, if that were honestly what the Republican leadership believed, why did they take the credit from Mr. Schweikert and Mr. Himes and give it to Mr. Quayle? For the gentleman from Texas, having been part of a leadership that engaged in that shameful maneuver, to now accuse us of being excessively concerned with credit is the most hypocritical and dishonest statement I have heard uttered in this House.
Madam Chair, I said his words be taken down.
The gentleman from Massachusetts will please take a seat.
The Chair finds that the remarks constitute a personality directed toward an individual member. Without objection, the offending words are stricken from the record.
I yield myself 10 seconds just to say, as the gentlelady alluded to the gentleman from Massachusetts for bringing something to our attention, what he brought to our attention is that he violated House rules and is prohibited from speaking the rest of the day.